You know, Brent, after a few years of small ball getting even smaller, it's feeling like now there is a resurgence of the big man.
Yeah, I don't know, Kevin, if that's because last year we had 3 potential MVP candidates that all played a bigger position. But you got to have one of those guys in order for you to say that we are going to accentuate the biggest player on the floor to do the things needed to get wins.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. All out there with MP. Then it's Williams. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Mykhailiuk in at the 3, the small forward.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Now here is Holiday. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. 5 to shoot. Giannis kicks to Ingles. No good on the triple. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
Here's Middleton after the made shot from MP. Here's Ingles. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Ball, the pass to MP. There's the drive. It's rebounded by Portis.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Antetokounmpo up top. Here's Ingles. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Not a lot of bigs in the league that coaches trust to handle the offense, but Giannis and probably Jokic, those are 2 on the top of the list.
Now, here's MP. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Another miss by MP. And Giannis's journey, GA, so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek freak.
That's in the tray.
Number 15.
MP's got his second bucket of the night.
And not where he earns his money, that 3-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Pass to Middleton, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Carter, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Charlotte also making some changes. Nick Richards comes in for Williams, and Terry Rozier subbed in for Ball. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Mykhailiuk. MP looking around. From downtown, Charlotte again missing.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
And the technical. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. We've got Carter. Chris Middleton is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Holiday, and it's Giannis in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. MP from deep three-point land. And again, the Hornets missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
Yeah, they were like good college players, one and done. You got to be able to make some noise on the offensive glass and keep possessions alive. They weren't able to do that.
Carter hits them both. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All all about getting to his spots.
MP, no good. Milwaukee leading by 3. Up the floor. Pull up Jay and Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Giannis.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
And it's Ball in the corner. Floats it up for Williams. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Carter with it. Now guarded by Ball. They get it again, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
The Bucks have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And he knocks down the first one. And with every season, Brent, it seems like the league gets more diverse and international. It certainly keeps the play interesting.
Well, the skill set of the younger players that come into the league is absolutely scintillating. And those different styles, those different techniques, that's the great thing about basketball is that you can find something within each player that you like to steal or borrow, but it's unique to them.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He added 27 points, and he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. He performed really well, and I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Thanks, David. It looked like Greg, he could do anything he wanted to out there, playing with no fear.
Right. Terrific momentum coming into this game. We'll see if he can continue.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now here is Carter. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Dragic kicks to Antetokounmpo. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ball with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Joe Ingles comes in for Carter. The Hornets also changing it up. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. And Jones subbed in for Washington. Here's Beauchamp, back to Dragic. Ingles passes to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the Bucks miss again. Charlotte in the lead. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's MP for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. They need this. And that one drops for him. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Well, you have to do way more than that to stop the MVP. Giannis just determined.
From 11 feet away, here's Richards. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And it's good, 2 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. We've got Williams. All out there with MP. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Mikhailuk in at the 3 spot.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Charlotte has gotten a lot.
Since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Charlotte has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And here's MP for 3. Backs now for the Hornets.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Holiday, the pass to Ingles. And the Bucks miss again.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
MP, that's for 2. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Yeah, easy call.
First personal foul.
The Bucks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Bucks, Joe Ingles. At the line for 2.
Free throw drops for Ingles. Peck.
Substitution on the court.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's MP. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And that's 15 points for MP.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
A talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at 4. Joe Ingles is out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Bobby Portis taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the physicality that Bobby Portis brings to the game is something that his teammates really get behind. It makes him such an effective player out there, impacting the attitude of so many.
Hornets leading by 5. There's the pass to MP. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. The wide open look here for Holiday. Off target from the wing. Charlotte's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. The 3 from MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line in a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game going.
Drills the three-pointer.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now, here's MP. There's the 3. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And Williams is right there.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Now here is Holiday. Looking to end the run. And Paul with the block.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Hornets.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LaMelo Ball.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
So it's the Bucks now. 17-point game. Offensive rebound. Portis kicks to Middleton. The wide open look here for Ingles. Offline with his 3. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 16-4 run. And here's MP for 3. Connects from 3-point range. MP's got 30.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony,